I'm gonna see if I can call in a Unidad chopper.
Send us a vehicle.
All right, I'm in route. I can get him right now. Oh, we got to capture. We got to capture. No, we got to capture. Friggin' change your drone to a EMP drone. Fly it over to the vehicle and EMP the marked vehicle.
I've got eyes on Salazar. Target marked. Let's take him alive.
You went past him. You went past him.
Third target there.
Yeah, I see it. I will. He's about to die. Got the vehicle.
Coming up on the rally point. Heads up. This is our stop.
Got him.
Where are you taking me?
Someplace where Madre Coca won't find you.
You're a fool. There's no place in Bolivia where she can't find me.
You really think she'd go to all that trouble just for you? Get your head out of your ass. She's using you.
Using me? She pulled me out of the fields and made me her right-hand man. I was 17, and everyone in Tabacal treated me like a king. She gave me power, respect, people feared me.
Yeah, you won the asshole lottery. Good for you. She's probably lining up your replacement right now.
You don't know her like I do, gringo. Trust me. You're going to burn. You're dead, hijo de puta. You hear me? You know who the fuck I am?
You're Madre Coca's boy, right? She used to wipe your ass and tuck you in at night.
The hell did you just say?
Shut your hole, mama's boy.
There you
Come
are.
with us. Someone wants to talk to you.
I'm on board.
Suck my dick, blanquiñosa de mierda. I ain't saying shit.
Salazar, did it ever occur to you that I don't actually need you to talk? Without you, there's no one to run things in Tabacal. Madricoca will have to come out of hiding, and then we'll have her.
Entonces, you think I'm the only one she trusts? Carajo, mujer. She has people loyal to her working with the farmers.
Now that's an interesting piece of information. See? You're cooperating already.
Wait, I didn't.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
Okay, all right.
Let's see here. We just did that. Oh, this is reach the convoy location.
El Comandante is transporting a Santa Blanca prisoner by convoy. If we can get to this guy and cut him loose, he'll rat on El Comandante in a heart.
This is Bowman. We got her. Holy shit, we got her.
Say again?
And she wants it back. She wants to set up a meet to negotiate.
You believe her?
I believe she wants Salazar. The rest doesn't matter. We've got Madra Coca right where we want her. You can accompany the rebels to the meet. Talk to her. Convince her that if she wants Salazar back, she's got to play along. I'm sending coordinates for the RV now. The rebels will take you to the meet. I'm counting on you to keep things from getting out of hand, Nomad. We need...
Are you back here on the ground? Oh no, you're in there. Okay, I see you.
Yeah.
Get a bird's eye view at the top.
There's the farm where cartel snitches are hiding. As soon as
Okay.
we hit one of them, the rest will scatter. We need to take them down fast before they get away.
See what we're looking at here. I'll get you closer where you can throw out a drone.
Okay.
All right.
I'm down.
Talk about unconventional. That was unconventional.
I'm marking target. Watch the background. Here's target number 5. We got a Tango with multiple civilians around. Tango marked, but he's got a civilian nearby. That brings us to 10.
So I'm gonna pull off. I'm gonna back up real quick. I've got to take a piss.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm rolling back to a safe spot real quick. So giving away our position.
Yep. I'm backing away. Mic check, mic check, check, mic check, testes, testes, testes. 1, 2, 3. We're green on comms.
That was Alright. Okay, I'm moving on first target.
Got a Unidad helicopter inbound. Be advised.
Copy that.
Target eliminated.
Tango down.
Yo. Fuck. Too many civilian casualties. I'll be back in game.
Okay.
Second target KIA confirmed. Let's find the last cartel rat and take him out.
Is he flying? Is he moving?
That's the last of them. It's clear
All
out.
right.
The Cocoleros take care of the rest.
I'm gonna call in a helo.
I asked the rebels to send over a vehicle for us.
I've got every vehicle also as well too.
Yeah. I don't have every vehicle yet, but I do have a few.
Okay, hold on. I've got.
Sure are a lot of lights and switches up here.
Oh, shoot. Please don't have your contact out there somewhere. What state are you in?
Texas. What state are you in?
State of Missouri is my uncle would say. No,
Missouri?
but no, I'm in Utah.
Oh, Utah? Oh, okay. It's not too bad, you know.
Yeah. Where you
I'm in Texas.
Texas?
Yeah.
A small group of tangos.
All right, I'm gonna land real quick so we can pick. All right, so now we got her to deal with.
Madre Coca says she's willing to negotiate for Salazar's release. The old bitch sounds desperate. We could use this to turn her against El Sueño. All you have to do is convince her.
Well, it's a good thing I got missiles on my Gila, huh?
Yeah, this bitch is loaded with a heavy case with let you know too.
Oh, I know.
And the kills, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm quite
I see a
aware.
second target. I got a third target. That makes 5. Marking target. Watch the background.
I've always wanted to do a
Coming
train
up on the
mission
RV
like
now.
land on top
Good.
of a train.
The rebels are waiting.
Yeah, do a
Follow
train
them, and they'll
intercept.
lead you to Madricoka.
I've landed on the train on this game, but freaking the thing is, though, the helicopter goes all the way through it. Don't even blow you up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, well. Alright. What's on ground?
All right.
I'm all on switching out weapons real quick, my loadout, because they're coming at us with some heavy shit, and this PK, this P14, not really gonna do the job for what we need done.
Yeah, it's all right.
We need some 7.62 sling in, because they're gonna be throwing them back at us.
They can throw that all they want, but me, I'll be throwing missiles at them. I'm
There
in
you go.
I'm in the helo on the co-pilot side, so I can switch over to the pilot.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh, is that what that fucking means with the settings that you can do that?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh shit. I need to change my shit up. So damn.
Yeah, normally I try to leave the co-pilot seat open because even when I'm flying, sometimes even if the enemy is like enemy helicopters is trying to lock in on me, all I have to do is switch over to the co-pilot seat if I'm high enough. The helicopter will start free falling, and then right before it hits the ground and everything, I can switch over to the pilot seat, and then I can divert around and get him. You know what I mean? It's like a aerial combat. You know what I mean? I try to exploit it to the fullest.
Yeah. I use the shot mode sometimes if my own won't go there. I'll use the slingshot mode in camera and go away and you can tell like where your enemies are in real time.
Yeah, be careful. There's a Unidad.
Oh shit. Yeah. Come on.
That's right.
The camp over here to the south
I ain't
is
gonna lie,
clear.
boss. I've got a bad...
Bowman thinks Salazar's her blind spot. Madricoka will play along if she thinks she can get him back.
And if Bowman's wrong, it's our asses twisting in the wind, not hers.
How's that different from any other day, Holt?
It's one thing to send us in with bad intel. That shit happens, I get it. But this is sticking our hands in the gator's mouth and trusting it not to bite. I mean, what if this whole thing is just to draw us out so Madre Coca can grab one of us? Then she'll have somebody to trade for Salazar.
The hell makes you think she'd do that?
It's what I'd do.
Follow the rebel meeting.
Coca is a hell of a lot meaner than I'll ever be. Know what I'm saying?
Coming up on the meet. Stay cool. We're here to talk. But her crew starts looking red. Don't hesitate. Slaughter the fuckers.
If she's playing us, she better make her first shot count, because I guarantee she ain't getting another.
I heard that.
Yep, yep.
Deploying the drone. Drone's not working. We're being jammed.
Yeah, you got a jammer.
What do you want to do with that? Do you want to put up already, or?
No, you gotta follow the meeting and freaking, yeah.
Enemy spotted. An ambush! Light these assholes up! I got a third. Bowman, this is Nomad. Madre Coca.
Killed her.
What the hell happened?
It was an ambush. Madre Coca never had any intention of negotiating. She was looking for hostages of her own to trade for Salazar. She damn near got them.
Tricky old bitch.
Letters works both ways, Bowman. She knew you couldn't resist taking a run at her. The only mistake she made was thinking we'd go down easy once the trap was sprung.
Yeah, I hear you. I still think it was worth the risk. Turning her would have been one hell of a coup. Take your team and disappear. Madra Coca's death is going to cause a lot of waves, and I need to see how it all shakes out.
Roger that. Nomad out.
Good work in Tabakal. Taking out Madra Coca and the lieutenant has thrown her organization into chaos and provided an opening for the Cocaleras to declare their independence.
You think they'll revolt?
It's already happening. Madra Coca's supporters could have kept things from getting out of hand, but he took care of that. Santa Blanca just lost their major coca supplier, along with all their current stock. That's gonna cripple their production.
Solid copy. Thanks for the good news. We're moving to the next AO. Nomad out. Power's down.
Alright, I'm on board. Oh shit. Open jump too.
I'm gonna land
This fucking meeting.
right here real quick.
Okay. I'll pick you up.
Okay, see what else is on the agenda here.
I think we gotta save this meeting.
It's right there. Is that the one you're talking about? Yeah, I've already done this, so all you gotta do is initiate it. I'll help you out with it.
Okay. Okay.
And that when I land and I'm in the helicopter and everything, I can turn the engine off and it won't alert anybody around unless they walking up on us. But if I'm sitting out here in the field, you know what I mean? It's not going to draw attention.
Yeah. Okay. Sweet.
Trying to get my buddy Panther to join in with us. Once he joins in, then we'll introduce you to the Force Recon Tier 1.
Okay, I'm with it.
Yeah, I'm glad you reached out on freaking Discord, man. And it's a pleasure meeting you.
And I was You too, man. Hey, likewise. It goes both ways, man. I was up late at night, just running through. I was on the game, shit, just running through targets, and I was looking, and it just showed me a bunch of like YouTube clips from people that were, still playing, and I was like, oh shit, man, let me throw out some fucking ads to the community.
Yeah.
And so I
So you saw me off of YouTube or something?
I did.
Fortune's Favors the Brave Extreme Dream Team?
Yep.
Yep. That'd be me. Yeah. I'm also on Twitch too. But yeah, I mean, I also play freaking like First Descendants and Helldivers 2, Sniper Elite 5, Sniper Elite 4. I play some old school games, and freaking
Okay, I'm gonna have to start adding some of these games and talking to them though.
yeah, freaking on Xbox. See, I'm also on Xbox and PlayStation, so I've got some
Okay.
games over there that I play too. That, like for instance, Starfield. Most of the damn time, I'm freaking causing freaking dogfights and building ships most of the damn time. You know what I mean?
Nice.
but
Okay, fuck yeah.
but yeah, man, I do all kinds of stuff, man. Freaking, but primarily it's Ghost Recon, Tom Clancy franchise. I don't consider Fortune's Future Soldier and Advanced Warfighter and Rainbow Six Siege anything remotely a part of the franchise, to include Division. Even though I like Division and Division 2, they're good games
I
and
haven't
stuff.
played Division. Hey, how is it?
Uh, can I be honest with you? If you're expecting,
Yeah, direct.
if you thinking it's going to be anything remotely close to freaking Ghost Recon, you're sadly mistaken. It's going to be a big
You can play
letdown
some
on that
mine over
part.
here.
Yeah, but it's more based on the looter shooter aspect, and it's built on a fast pace versus a slow pace. I mean, you can go slow, but if you go slow in that game, you're
Okay.
fucked. You know what I mean? But if you go too fast and the mechanics and everything, if you ever played Gears of War, have you ever played that game before? Gears
I
of War?
haven't.
Gears of War 3 or anything like that? It has the same mechanics to get in behind the freaking cover. Same damn mechanics. And to move from cover to cover. It's the same freaking mechanic. You know what I mean? And um, if you're wanting to expect it to be like anything remotely close to like Ghost Recon and Wildlands as far as like the aiming mechanic and everything, no. Because you start off with freaking over the shoulder until you unlock the scopes and everything or what have you, then you can have like zoom and shit like that. I mean, it's built off of gear score. You know what I
Okay.
mean? And season level. Then it goes back to gear score again, and then it goes back to something else. And but yeah, I mean, for the most part, I mean, if you're playing with a team, it's hella fun. You know what I mean? But at the same damn time, it's Tom Clancy franchise of the originality of it from that was there from freaking Tom Clancy when he was alive, and then you have Division and Rainbow Six. To me, is like not even night. It's like Planet X. You see what I'm saying?
That's correct. Okay.
That's how far right or how far left it is out away from the originality of the franchise. And tell you the truth,
Yeah,
I
they
hate
have.
the
Yes,
fuck
well,
out of damn Ubisoft. I call them Ubifucks that work at freaking Ubifucked
fuck.
dot Inc. You know what I mean? Because
Okay.
Ubifucks is going to be fucking with yous. You know what I mean? And then in the end state, while you're in the middle of playing a game, and next thing you know, when you see some glitches and everything, that's them telling you, you be fucked. You're fucked. You know what I mean?
That's
So,
so fucking true, for real.
I mean, it's they didn't start grasping the franchise, getting a hold of it, and being over the creativity of it and everything, managing who's going to be developing what studios and this and that, and blah blah blah, until freaking Red Storm folded, imploded, because the original freaking 5 or 7 people got pissed off. 3 or 2 of them stayed. One of them left like 2 years ago, and then they handed it over to Leverso, and Leverso is laying claim that she was with him for 20 years. No, the fuck you wasn't, bitch. Freaking Red Storm freaking started the damn shit when it was on PC. That's where freaking Rainbow Six came from. That grew into, that molded another aspect of the CQC aspect to making it a tactical shooter aspect on a battlefield that mixes both CQC and open battlefield confrontation for the the gamer, right? So they did that. They came to Tom Clancy because they took their book that he wrote to bring it into a game. You know what I mean? Thus the reason why Rainbow Six Vegas came about when the newer system came out. And then they relaunched Ghost Recon. You know what I mean? But when I saw Future Soldier, you know what it freaking pissed me off about that? Is because the freaking Frontlines, Fuel of War. If you take that cover and the depiction of the deep description of the game, of what you're able to do, what the player is going to experience, and what is readily available as far as like equipment, weapons, and shit like that that's in the game, to include vehicles and stuff. You can even take the vehicles, man, and take it over to freaking Breakpoint, and you can see the freaking vehicle being there from Frontlines Fuel of War. The cross-com glasses, they got it from freaking Frontlines Fuel of War, because on the cover, all you have to do is flip it, and it will fucking piss you the fuck off. They have ripped every fucking thing from every fucking trend from other freaking developers and every damn thing to bring it to themselves. Look at Star Wars. Look at freaking damn Assassin's Creed, right? Do you see the similarities there? You know what I mean? I did. As soon as they walk up to the Katina and freaking the reactions with the aliens or the populace or whatever, it seemed like Rainbow Six, or not Rainbow Six, but Assassin's Creed to me. But when you saw the bitch freaking use a damn rappelling cord, a grappling hook or whatever, you know what that reminded me of? Far Cry 6, Far Cry 5, Far Cry 4. It was a reskin. That's all it was. It's a reskin. Everything that they put out is a reskin. Breakpoint, reskin of freaking Wildlands. They couldn't even create something fresh like they said that it was going to. The only thing they did was came up with the graphics for the skin of it. That's it. They reskinned it. They didn't recreate anything. That's the reason why when you get in a damn helo after I get one and you're trying to fly it, that's the reason why it has that freaking bell whistle going off, because it's a freaking code in the algorithm of the coding of itself for that freaking item that's been transferred over from freaking Wildlands, and they cannot fix it. It cannot be fixed. The only thing they can do is take it out and then rebuild it. That's the only way they're going to be able to. But if you notice that all the freaking buildings, the buildings is a reskin of what's here in freaking Wildlands. It's just reskinned. I mean, dude, I can go on for hours about freaking damn Ubisoft. I want them to sell the fucking goddamn franchise. I don't want them to freaking bring us freaking. I don't want them to bring us Project Over, and I don't believe in the freaking Project Over. Okay, I would like to know what freaking Henderson's freaking goddamn source is. Was it the fucking toilet paper roll, or was it John Wayne toilet paper that he got it from, or was it from when he freaking goddamn sneezed and freaking like coughed or choked when he was in the damn snack room getting freaking goddamn ho-hos and Twinkies and shit, and heard that freaking Over, but what he missed was freaking Breakpoint is going to be over right after this. We're going to give them a last freaking update. He threw all that shit out. The only thing he heard was Over. Oh, they're coming up with a new freaking title called freaking project ever. You son of a bitch. I would really like to freaking grab a hold of his nuts, rip him off so he can't repopulate the fucking goddamn Congo. Because I don't fucking believe a motherfucking thing that he says. I don't give a flying fuck everybody believes that he's 99.9999% correct on his freaking damn shit before it even happens. He's not. He's not. He's been fucking lucky. There's been like twice that he fell through on what he was saying. But everything else is good. To me, that's not good rapport. If he has a good source, he would be posting his source. Look at a freaking reporter. They would, because otherwise it would be plagiarism. Right? So what the fuck? Where the fuck is he getting this shit? Out of fucking goddamn thin air, or is he fucking making it up? Or is he the motherfucker that's actually one of the fucking goddamn backers? If not, I mean, I'm just saying, correct me if I'm wrong, is his paycheck fucking goddamn Ubisoft Paris? Now how the fuck is he going to know? Because we haven't known since the last damn thing they have announced. And they put it in the fucking game. And Ubisoft, the reason why I'm so fucking pissed off at them is because of this. They did it on fucking Tom Clancy games, right? And a game that they developed. And a game that they have advertised. A game that we bought. They turned around and put a I quit message inside the game and then turned around and took down their fucking servers, the Delta company and everything. You can't even create a freaking goddamn an alliance on this game anymore. You know what I mean? They left us out there with our dicks in our wind. You know what I'm saying? They slapped everybody in the face. Like that freaking reveal where they was talking about Rainbow Six and Division and every damn thing about the season that was going to be coming up. And then they slapped the fuck out of damn Tom Clancy. Didn't even mention about the freaking anniversary. And then all of a sudden they felt obligated, twisted of the arm of the freaking people who bought the fucking game to give us fucking motherland. No, fuck you, sons of bitches, and your ass. And fuck you about the freaking DLC you gave us about freaking Red Patriot. That's a direct freaking goddamn rip and a slap to all of us and Tom Clancy about the game that he was going to come up with after Rainbow Six Vegas 2, which was Rainbow Six Patriot. They can't even come up with their own goddamn top and Patriot. Do you see it? I do. They don't even have. Yeah. And then in Motherland, they wanted to fucking sweeten the deal and cover it up with a fake ass damn freaking apology to us, the French fry eating motherfuckers. I don't give a flying fuck if they fucking goddamn pisses them off or not. I mean, fuck you, and fuck you, and the horse you rode in. I don't fucking like the freaking goddamn the 20th anniversary you gave to us after freaking 3 goddamn months after the freaking anniversary date. No, fuck you in the ass, man. You don't fucking deliver us a freaking solid ass damn game that does not have a freaking goddamn glitch and a fucking goddamn campaign that is from beginning to end have a freaking climax, a freaking beginning and a fucking end, then fuck you. You're not going to get anything. I want you to sell the fucking goddamn game. Don't give us.
God, I could develop a fucking game so much fucking better, man. I've been waiting to fucking, man. Swear to God, I've been waiting to talk to somebody like you because I, just being a military brat and knowing this shit that I fucking know, you know what I mean? Like, Call of Duty, all of these motherfuckers, man, I'm gonna really make a fucking game. Like, your character, you gotta really fucking, you gotta have a proficiency at the fucking range. You gotta have a fucking game plan, a mission plan, like, your teammates, even your AI teammates are gonna clear doors and shit. You can separate these, you know what I mean? Like, oh, fuck, man. The shit I got envisioned, I would blow the fucking world away with how real I can make this shit.
Well, I'm glad I found you because I will be utilizing you a little bit more. If you like some of the content that I do and everything, you're more welcome to come back with us and collaborate with us. And if Panther likes you and everybody else likes you and everything, I'll introduce you to the rest of the boys. Okay. Bring you over to our Discord. Yeah.
I look forward to it, man. Real shit.
Freaking, you started it or don't start it yet because I'm not even finished yet because I'm on my rant and I'm smoking a goddamn cigarette. Okay, freaking. Oh.
Hey, I'm over here smoking my.
Oh, you good?
My girlfriend at work, she at work, her mom, she left somewhere because we were supposed to wood chip the tree, the rest of the tree. A fucking tree fell in the house out here because it snowed and tree fell out in the house. So I thought mom was going to be here, but she's gone. The house is empty. My girlfriend's brother, they both work together, so they're both at work together. So it's just literally me and the cats and dogs there in the house, and I'm fucking chilling.
Yeah, there you go, man. Friggin', so you brought up a point about the veterans and everything, right? Here's the thing that most people don't know about this. Do you understand where the Delta Company 1st Battalion or 2nd Battalion freaking down 5th SFG comes from? You know what the 5th SFG stands for? You should. Your dad was in the military and your 5th group. 5th group. Green Berets. They're at freaking Fort Campbell. No, Fort Campbell.
Yeah, Kentucky.
Yes.
Yeah, Kentucky.
All right. The original five people who came in as advisors back when Rainbow Six and freaking Ghost Recon was first being developed. Originally, they put extensive advisory and their incentives of what it should be like. You know, most realistic, to include on the gear and the weapons and what the weapons would sound like, to include takedowns and stuff like that, right? Motherfucking goddamn UBfucks at ubfucked.inc has this dude paid on the payroll, put him on a fucking goddamn plane, and send his ass over to fucking goddamn Paris. And once he gets to fucking Paris, they already developed the fucking game already. You know what they used him for? Voiceovers. Nothing as a military advisor is supposed to be on any, like, even for a movie and shit. You know what I mean? That was a complete fucking kick in the fucking goddamn balls. You know what I mean? Freaking, and then when they started to add in the freaking crafting situation and everything, he tried to help them out with that, but they would not listen to him. They took an eighth of what he had said and then went with what they already had. Same way with the weapons. That's the reason why some of the weapons on Breakpoint resembles freaking, there's 2 of them that resembles airsoft. It's not an actual weapon. It does not fire an actual round. It does not have a shell casing with a primer on it and filled with freaking goddamn black powder. And it has a freaking goddamn bullet at the end. You know what I mean? It doesn't. It has a fucking pellet and it fires from a fucking CO2. Yeah. Powder 9. Powder 9.
The Powder 9. I don't think I have that gun. I'm not sure if I have that one.
The Powder 9, the termination weapon, the Powder 9, both of them are freaking damn a airsoft gun. There is another one that's on there as well that's an airsoft gun. It's either a DMR or a sniper rifle, one of the two, and it is a straight up freaking damn, it's a freaking airsoft gun, okay? Like over here, you know what I mean? They used, I think it was like three freaking military advisors from Special Forces and everything. But even then, they didn't totally utilize them full benefit of it at all. They used them for freaking the finishing touches on what the weapons would sound like, and when it was developing the ghost mode, okay, where when you drop a freaking the rounds or the magazine, you lose the round count from your deal. They added that. Okay, the other was seeing freaking Nomad shutting the freaking ejection port cover on the weapon or loading the weapon. That's it. The rest of it was all them. Yeah. Mhm.
Yo, I'm planting them on.
But man, I can go on for freaking forever about this shit, man. Freaking.
Hey, no, I like that.
I love the freaking Tom Clancy. I love the Tom Clancy franchise. You know what I mean? I am a very avid freaking follower of Tom Clancy. I mean, fuck, man. I had a whole library of his fucking books. You know what I mean? I followed the man. I even had movies of him.
I got a little brother that fucking makes his own, he builds his own PCs and shit. Like, this little kid is cold. As a matter of fact, I have a legit fucking airsoft little AR, M4. That motherfucker is bad. Like, I didn't know, he didn't even know this. The motherfucker's customized as fuck, but the bottom actually has a real fucking serial number on it. I didn't have the bitch for a year, and it just got pointed out to me like a couple weeks ago. But this dude is cold, man. He makes the modems and shit. So like his fucking, and I'm sure you probably got one since you're such an avid gamer. You know, he's got the modem where you can see through it, and it's a water fucking hydrant, some fucking shit.
Oh, really?
Got water and I don't. Yeah, he builds them. My little brother's 18, 19 years old, man, about to have his first kids. My little bro, like, he's not like kid. You know,
But he is in your eyes. Yeah.
That's my motherfucking bro. Guaranteed, I'm his fucking godfather to this baby that they about to have. You know, but yeah. But my bro, he plays he doesn't have he's a PC person. He's got that little that controller with the it's not a what the fuck is that? It begins with the A. You know what I'm talking about.
The A10.
Controller. No. It looks
Analog.
It looks like a PlayStation 5 or Xbox. No, it looks like a PlayStation 5 or X controller, but it's for PC. It's for people who play on a PC. It's just a wireless controller.
Yeah.
I forgot what it's called.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He plays the Rainbow Six Siege and shit. And dude's an avid man. And that's somebody that you could definitely go on for fucking days about game systems and shit and the algorithms. I mean, because my little bro's smart.
I don't know nothing about the algorithms or anything like that, or coding. Okay.
He knows this shit, like, he knows this shit, man. He took apart a fucking, one day I just wanted to pick his brain. And I was like, yo, how do how do we get, like, technology chips? How are they, like, every year they're faster, like, what? And so he took apart something, showed me the little chips, and he was like, so these little components right here, they're really, expensive to make, and blah, 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 and all of this, it takes this material to make, like, he just fucking defined this shit down to a science to me, all about how, like, an Intel processor runs, and a CPU, like, my is fucking shit. So, if that was somebody to talk to about gaming community in a world, like, I'm gonna text him right the fuck now, as a matter of fact. And he is somebody that I think you guys would fucking mesh perfectly, man.
See, I bought friggin' Rainbow Six years ago, and that's how I got friggin' Breakpoint. Okay, it was a double package deal. I played friggin' Rainbow Six Siege, right? Me coming from friggin' Rainbow Six Vegas and Rainbow Six Vegas 2, thinking that, oh, I'd be able to go into freaking terrorist hunt. That's the reason why I wanted it. You know what I mean? I wanted to see what they did to the terrorist hunt. And boy, did I. Okay? I can't even play with my freaking friends. And then on top of that, there ain't no fucking goddamn campaign for freaking Rainbow Six Siege. I was like, you know what? Fuck you. Fuck this damn game. I want my fucking goddamn money back. But at the same damn time, I couldn't because of freaking Breakpoint. You know what I mean? I mean, it pissed me off. You had to get the freaking goddamn rank 5 just to unlock it to where you can play with your freaking buddies. On the first freaking goddamn games, you didn't have to do that. It was already freaking unlocked. So you can freaking play with your friends. You know what I mean? And I was like, what the fuck? I would like to know what the fuck happened to this. You know, there's some games out there that does this. On Rainbow Six Vegas 2, it was actually advertising freaking, what is that goddamn freaking movie, freaking Blade 2 or some shit? It was freaking advertising that fucking game in there. Or, not the game, but the movie. You know what I mean? Then on top of that, right around that same time frame, they had these other freaking developers and stuff that created freaking maps and everything. And the only thing they did really was darkened it for like CQB Dark, and then freaking something town, and made it freaking dark. And then they reskinned the Comcast freaking Ubisoft freaking area, changed it a little bit to make it the Comcast, right? And then they came up with Streets. It was a map that they totally built. They totally built it. And it's the only map DLC you cannot get for freaking Rainbow Six Vegas 2 ever since they came out with the Xbox One. Because they don't have the license to it. Yeah, they don't have the license to it. The person who developed it is the one who still has the license to it. That's the reason why you can't get it to freaking download it. You know what I mean? And it was for freaking terrorist hunt. It was for freaking PvP. You know what I'm saying? That map was not even involved into the campaign. Some of the other maps they came up with wasn't involved with the campaign at all. But Tom Clancy and freaking Red Storm, they promoted that shit. And back in those days, Ubisoft wasn't the spokesperson over freaking the Tom Clancy franchise. It was Red Storm and Tom Clancy with their freaking damn vision and everything and how they wanted it to go. They were looking at the freaking the engines that everybody had at that time. The only one that allowed them to do what they could have done at that point, where they was able to achieve and set a mark on tactical shooter games, having it as a as a genre, you know, that you would look for freaking games in. Because at that time, you had things like freaking, what was it? Doom. That's the grandfather of freaking tactical shooter games right there. Especially for freaking like Run and Gun. That's the grandfather of that. Everything else is based off of that. Because everything is freaking first-person shooter. You know what I mean? The first freaking Ghost Recon was freaking first-person shooter, but then it grew into third-person. Because of what we was asking in freaking Rainbow Six Vegas and Rainbow Six Vegas 2. It was first person, and then when you went up to a wall, now you're in third person. We wanted third person the whole time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I love third person.
And we was even talking about open world games then. And then all of a sudden they came out with an open world survival freaking RPG freaking goddamn Tom Clancy game. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then I see freaking Wildlands and Breakpoint. And I go into Breakpoint. At the beginning, I loved it. But as I saw the updates and what would happen, and as you progress, especially when you're going into raids and everything, and then somebody's trying to glitch the freaking bosses to where they freeze, it ended up fucking me up so damn bad to where I couldn't even go into Air One, not even 3 seconds. And they would freaking boot me out, hard crash to the freaking dashboard, dude. One time, it shut my fucking goddamn system off. Yes. Yeah. It shut the fucking system off. That's how bad it fucking crashed. You know what I mean? And so, and I knew what it was because I created 2 other damn accounts on that freaking Xbox. And guess what? On that game, it didn't freaking hard crash. But, guess what? When I came over here to freaking PlayStation, I'll be damned. I can go into freaking goddamn Air One. No fucking problem. And it's never been in freaking raids. Same way with my other 2 accounts on the Breakpoint on freaking Xbox. It has never been involved in raids. But my main account was. Every once in a while, I can go in there, but I better not be in there more than 5 minutes. It will hard crash.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. It will hard crash. But yeah, then I started seeing shit, and I don't give a flying fuck what anybody says. They're still fucking with the damn game. Okay? Even now. Whoever they left behind as a skeleton crew, they're trying to tour around with it to gain experience and everything, and they're thinking that they're making shit better. They're actually fucking it up. And to the point to where when you went into Wild Islet Testing Zone, there's times you go in there, there's trees, and then there's other times there's structures in there to where you can get behind cover and everything, even for the enemy, right? The structures started sinking into the fucking ground. It was sinking into the fucking ground to the point where you couldn't even lay in freaking prone to get behind fucking cover. That's how bad it was. And now when you go there, you'll see trees, and then you won't see nothing. It's because the freaking goddamn the cover items, is all the way into the fucking ground. You can't even fucking see it. They're there, just that you can't see it physically because of the ground skin. And if you would be able to see it, I bet you it's like hella far down below, and it's so freaking small because it's constantly fucking sinking. That's how bad their freaking goddamn coating is when it was toying around with it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I've noticed, like, so when I take a screenshot of my fucking gameplay, I've noticed my AI characters, unless they are inside a building, a concrete building, if they're outside in the land, they will start sinking. Like, they will just fucking start floating and do some weird fucking shit. They only stand still if you're inside a building or something. After you go to the room and you order your whole team to come in there with you or whatever, and you take a screenshot, then they'll be in perfect form and everything. But if you're taking a screenshot of something happening on the ground and whatever, and you take that screenshot, your character will stay still. But if you look around and move your camera around, over time, like a couple seconds into it, just start sinking into the ground or floating into the air. The gun be in their hand, like it. I know exactly what the fuck they're talking about.
It's even then, freaking some of the enemy is freaking reacting different. Like the patrols, you hardly ever see them come off the beaded path. An actual hard freaking path that's noticeable in the ground that they're always traveling on, right? Like they're at freaking Lake Roundabout. We get out of freaking bivouac and everything, right? And next thing you know, I'm taking out freaking goddamn enemy that's over there by the fucking goddamn water, and they never are there. And I only seen it once.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, when you're going behind that ACT Tower freaking bunker area that's right there, right by freaking Lake Roundabout bivouac, go back through the swamp, going towards freaking Sentinel Land Court base. Look over there on one of those hills, man, right before you get out of the freaking swamp area. Every once in a while, you will see this freaking supply area that will freaking, like a supply drop that's right there on top of the hill. Unmanned. There ain't no freaking damn enemy there and shit, and I've only seen it once that there was enemy there. And I only seen it 3 times. The last time I took a screenshot of what I was talking about. You know what I mean? That it'll appear there every once in a while. And I mean, it's just different things, man. Freaking the first thing I noticed was the speed of the shotgunner, the speed of the freaking the heavy. You know what I mean? If you're not quick, that heavy will get away from you. You know what I mean? And he's a fucking big, fucking clunky motherfucker. You know what I mean? He should be fucking slow moving. And then he's morphing through fucking walls. I don't know what kind of fucking ability he's got, but fuck, man. I like to know what the kind of shit he's on, because I would like to have fucking Nomad on it. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I mean, what the fuck, man? They put the freaking shotgunner on, or the breacher on fucking goddamn meth or some shit, because freaking he's speeding like motherfucking goddamn balls. Yeah.
You alert all the time. Put them down.
Last damn thing I'm gonna say about this, right? The reason why I'm so fucking pissed off at freaking at Ubisoft is because of this right here. You ready for it? Take the Fallen Ghost trailer and everything that you experience in freaking Fallen Ghost, match it up to Motherland, and then on top of that, look at the map now. When you zoom out, you have the little sectors and every damn thing. It has a little fucking tree and everything. They changed it a little bit, but they still have the sectors and stuff, right? But have you noticed every damn time you get into the sector or you get near a fucking bivouac, and all of a sudden it prompts you into the fucking goddamn mission? You haven't even put yourself on fucking ground yet, right?
Yeah.
And then the enemy. They reskinned it from freaking Fallen Ghost. Look at Fallen Ghost, what we had. Yeah, souped up heavy duty freaking goddamn fucking mercenaries that were heavies and stuff. Then you had a captain, which we have there. They just reskinned it because that's just the soldiers. You know what I mean? Get what I'm saying? And then on top of that, now you got the Invisifacts. That's what I call them, the Invisifacts. I call them the Invisifacts because they are a complete rip from freaking Fallen Ghost. You know what I mean? I'm like, what the fuck over? I'm like, what the fuck over? They claim that they freaking built this game from scratch. Bullshit. Bullshit. If that's the case, I'm fucking related to fucking Bill Gates. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Come back at me with some other shit. You know?
Yeah.
And then the cutscene is the opening freaking scene for freaking damn Motherland is a direct rip from freaking damn Fallen Ghost. And then on top of that, they went even a step further. They went a step further. You ready for it? There's two endings to fucking Motherland, just like there's two endings in fucking Elsewhere. I stand rested, right there. Case closed. Direct fucking rip. They don't have no fucking creativity. The only thing they can create is fucking the skin to reskin something. That's it. I'll give them a fuck you. You thought I was gonna give them a clap. I stopped and freaking give them the bird. You know?
Yeah. No, that's true because Tom Clancy, like I looked up to him, man, because I loved him for a long time. He was our military's closest fucking person that could talk about our shit without actually being in the military. Like our military trusted. We loved fucking Tom Clancy because he was gonna make something and fucking do it right. He was gonna fucking live the soldier's dream that make these video games that the real soldiers couldn't talk about and all of this shit. You know what I mean? Like we
Yeah.
love Tom Clancy. And me and him are I'm from Baltimore originally. I live out here in Utah, but I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. So if I'm correct, I believe he was from D.C. and we're only 6 miles away or something like that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Tom Clancy was my dude. Tom Cruise in it. The other one, the newer one.
Yeah.
Watch that one with that big 6-foot back looking motherfucker. But when I was in jail, I had mom open up a Barnes and Noble account, and all I got was Lee Child fucking books, the you know what I mean, by Tom Clancy, off the story of Tom Clancy.
Yeah.
When I put my girlfriend onto this shit, she fell in love with the show because I put her on SEAL Team first. She fucking fell in love with it, and then I put her on Reacher. She fell in love with it, you know, and I was like, I want to see how they portrayed this Reacher thing because I hadn't read the books. I know how Reacher and everything, you know. And I liked it. I didn't think I was gonna like it, and I fuck with Tom Cruise. Don't get me wrong. Ooh, he can do some military shit too. You know what I mean? Tom Cruise can only stick with some fucking roles. He's not the most actor, but I really liked how they. I haven't watched the Tom Cruise version of Reacher, but I like how they did the Netflix version with that big dude and shit. Like,
Yeah.
Tom Clancy's just one of my fucking heroes, man. Like, he need a motherfucking. He need to be at the Virginia, you know, the motorcycle with all the rest of the students.
Right.
Like he need a fucking his picture need to be in the Pentagon. His fucking like he need to be talked about, bro.
He was an influencer, man. He was an influencer. Is what he was.
President's Day, they should have how they got President's Day, how they got Veterans Day. Like they should talk about Tom Clancy on Veterans Day, or they should have a Tom Clancy Day. One or the fucking other. I don't know, but I'm just saying.
He was a major influencer, and the reason why I say he's a major influencer is because even though he wasn't on the decision making of developing of the games and stuff, but he was there for advisory and everything for like continuity and stuff. But you know, the only reason why he agreed to Red Storm doing that was for them to seek out Ubisoft, as Ubisoft is only being used for the engine of Unreal 5. You know what I mean? The Unreal Engine. And freaking, because of that, it took Ubisoft mainstreamed into the gaming industry when they was originally fucking movies and fucking goddamn cameras.
Yeah, they will.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, mother. And then all of a sudden he passed away. And
Yep, and then they just fucked it. They fucked his name up just like, man, look, I don't know how you feel about music. I'm a hip-hop artist. I love music. I'm born on Michael Jackson. And I'm going to say, like, I feel like I did the same thing with like, how old Michael Jackson died. And Sony took over Michael Jackson's shit and started releasing and making CDs that, you know what I mean? That's why his last 2 albums or whatever fucking sounded all electronica and shit.
Yeah.
They got his license, they got Tom Clancy's license, they got his rights, everything, and they just fucking looked out for their company. They said, fuck what we here. We'll leave a little bit of Tom Clancy so the fans don't get too mad and ain't too much, but we're cleaning shop, and I'm so disappointed, and I'm sure, man. I don't know if the dude got kids. I don't think he did or what, man. But like, I wish he had some fucking body, man. I wish I was his foster kid or something. I wouldn't have let his fucking dream go down like this. Cause you're right. Our game, they watered down his fucking legacy, man. They took out the good juice. They took out the main ingredient.
They totally destroyed it, man. They really did. They literally destroyed it.
I'm a chef, bro. They took out the main ingredient, baby. They took it
They
out.
left it in the fucking microwave so goddamn fucking long in a fucking Tupperware thing with the fucking sealed and shit with the plastic on it, and it fucking blew up from the inside. That's what they did.
Clancy was home cooked food, and now we got microwave dish. Exactly.
Yeah. What we're getting now is a shitty ass damn microwave dinner. You know what I mean?
we got hungry then, baby.
They even fucked the hell out of damn friggin' TV dinner, because TV dinners you used to friggin' put them in a damn oven to heat up. That was before friggin' microwaves. You know what I'm saying? Friggin' these motherfuckers, man. The only thing I gotta say is fuck you, Ubisoft. You know what I mean? Sell the fucking goddamn franchise. Just get it over with. You know what I mean? Just sell it.
Let somebody road do it. Let somebody. I think they should have a competition, maybe for like gamers, a fucking show that they can take over. Concept ideas petition, and let's see what you can do. What you would do with Ubisoft over the next 5 years, 5 to 10 years. What video games would you do? Have a competition between some of the hottest and you know what I mean? People, boom, there you go.
Yeah.
Have the gamer community vote for them, just like we got an election day. Let's have election day for our software engineers and all that shit, and who's gonna fucking lead the game community into the right way.
What do you think
Right
that
now we're getting
freaking?
ripped off for
Oh yeah, we're getting ripped off,
fucking.
and they know they're getting ripped off. We're getting ripped off. I'm gonna tell you why.
Highlights and hey, look. I'm a maintenance man. In our world, we say if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Thank
So
you.
their pockets are fucking right. Their pockets are sitting perfectly. They don't want change. They don't want it changed.
Oh, they're changing, but they're changing into the fucking woke shit. You know what I mean? But outside of that, name the last freaking damn 3 titles that got freaking damn bestseller of the year and game of the year. I'll go ahead and I can tell you. Rainbow Six Vegas, Rainbow Six Vegas 2, Ghost Recon 1, Ghost Recon 2, and freaking Splinter Cell. They're the last. Those titles were the last ones that was able to get back to back, and they have not been able to do it. They haven't been able to do it.
Nah.
And all of a sudden they want to fucking put in fucking NFTs. You know what I mean? Fuck the goddamn NFTs. And then freaking trying to create a damn game where you're gonna combine all 3 freaking goddamn titles or all 4 titles together. You know, and then call it front lines. You know, which is a direct rip from freaking Frontline Fuel War, by the way. I picked up on that right then. You know what I mean? And freaking, I'm like, yeah. So my antennas was up. I seen what is going on, and I watched the fucking trailer, and all of a sudden they fucking called in something. They fell off the goddamn sky. I'm like, what is this? Fucking Fortnite? I'm like, what the fuck? And then they want to put fucking NFTs and fucking breakpoint. Get the fuck out of here with that garbage, man. Freaking, I ain't gonna sit there and freaking. And look here, it was a misconception on the NFTs in the begin with, because at the beginning it was supposed to be both on freaking consoles and PC, and then they figured out that they can't put it on fucking consoles because it's like a lottery. Because if you didn't have that item for, like, say for instance 800 playing hours in the game, maintained of that item, right? Say, for instance, you got 799.9 hours in like a point 0.9 minutes of playing the game. Now you're going to lose that item that has a serial number on it, okay? And it's going to be dropped into the freaking damn the map. Some Joe Smo Smucky lost a nut, freaking comes by and snags it, right? Now it's his shit, but it's yours, you know? Or you can turn around, say, oh, I don't want it. I want to sell the shit. So now you're going to auction it off. That's a lottery. That's the reason why we couldn't get NFTs on consoles, but it was left on PlayStation. Or not PlayStation, but PC. Freaking, I tried to get it, you know, to see what it was about. You know what I mean? And strictly PC. They didn't have the license to bring it to freaking to consoles. You know? And then it went to a fucking flop. And then at the same damn time, there's come up the NFTs and freaking Frontline. They decided to announce, like, oh, we're going to take on another huge-ass damn freaking franchise called Star Wars. We're going to do something amazing and different and new that everybody's been wanting. And look what the fuck they did to it. They call it freaking goddamn open world Star Wars game. Bullshit. It's linear. I can prove this fact. There's this one part where you going into the town and everything right before you get to the cantina or whatever. There's like a little barrier in between the walkways with steps and stuff or whatever, like a ramp. A buddy of mine that I call him a buddy, but I don't really know him personally. His name is Star Wars Theory. Okay, I love the dude. Okay. You know, he's straight up freaking. He's very avid freaking Star Wars enthusiast, right? And freaking. So he got the game and he was trying it out and shit, and he was trying to go up the left side of the freaking goddamn ramp, which is the exit. The game will prohibit you from doing that. That's linear. Case in point, 1. Case in point, 2. He's on a speeder going across the battlefield, right? And all of a sudden it's telling him, counting down to get back into the freaking battlefield. That's linear. That's not open world. That's forcing you into a path instead of you creating a path and come up with your own content and how you're going to aggress and face and achieve and walk through and destroy the enemy on a battlefield. You know what I mean? Imagine that on freaking Breakpoint. We go from freaking Seal Island to go over to Liberty, and all of a sudden it's telling us to count down to go back, or else we're going to restart over. That'll be linear. That wouldn't be open world. And there's no way to turn the campaign off on Star Wars Outlaws. Then they wonder why it's a fucking flop. And then plus freaking shit just fucking goddamn disappearing, freaking floating, and this and that, blah, blah, blah. It's an unfinished goddamn game. Then they wonder why, since what 2 years ago or a year ago, their freaking fiscal year has freaking flopped so damn much, 10% down, and it stayed there even when Star Wars came out and Avatar and freaking don't get me started with Skull and Bones. You know, just saying, don't get me started with Skull and Bones, man. Freaking. Oh my god, man. Freaking. How are you going to create a fucking goddamn pirate game and you can't freaking go there at the port and freaking go to the bars or whatever and freaking steal shit, whatever, get back on the ship and then go somewhere and freaking bury it? You know what I mean? And then plus naval freaking fights. All it is a 16th century freaking goddamn freaking world of battleships. Just saying. 16th century version of it. It's a reskin. A world of battleships. Yeah, because you can't even get off the ship. You can't even freaking board another damn ship to take it over. You know what I mean? You can't even fight on your damn ship. You can fight in theory to face another freaking battleship, but yeah. Then they wonder why it fucking flopped. Oh, boy, man, I can go on for fucking hours, bro. I can go on hours about fucking goddamn Ubisoft. Fuck them, man. Them motherfuckers, dude.
Yeah, like you said, they left the game.
Much. Pretty much.
This is crazy. I think, and what is so crazy is like, So the Gran Turismo, that's one the game that made the dude famous, the little kid famous. He got the movie because it was all on his real life and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can celebrate him. And Gran Turismo has been authentic since day the fucking one. That has been. So I support. I congratulate that kid, whoever the fuck he is, time game, because he's been living that real motherfucking life. But there's a fucking gamer out there for us, for the first-person shooter world. You know what I mean? There's one for the fucking adventure world. You know, there's somebody out there who we need to find in these little guys, because these big bureaucrats and these politicians and everybody, they're just getting their money fucking, their pockets fat off of these video clips, dude, and they're aren't good, man.
They're unfinished. They're rushed. You know what I mean? I mean, taking freaking Helldivers 2, for instance, as an example. All right, yes, it has some issues in it, okay? But at the same time, look how far it took them to get it from PC to console. You know what I mean? And when they brought it to console, look at the first fucking goddamn month, 2 months, 3 months of it being freaking released. You know, how many freaking people was fucking playing it, dude? You know what I mean? I mean, it was phenomenal. And they're not even a AAA game. Like a gaming industry, they're not even a AAA. Now Sony bit into it, you know, and then they wonder why now a lot of fucking people is leaving, because it's kind of like Metallica when they separated from the Sunbelt Street there in California to go up north where the drummer is from to stay there, and that's where they home based out of, and where they did all their first recordings and stuff out of is up there. They got away from the trends. You know what I mean? That's the reason. Then motherfuckers wonder why the fucking big hair bands freaking goddamn failed. Well, because they wasn't able to adapt. Instead of freaking following trends the whole time, staying stagnant. Following trends is like staying stagnant. And that's what fucking Ubisoft was doing. They're following fucking goddamn trends. Then they wonder why their shit is so fucking goddamn stagnant and unfinished. Well, fuck. What happens if you freaking reallocate all your freaking resources, to include your fucking people as part of the resources, by the way, your assets, your developers and every damn thing? Then they wonder why nine of their fucking goddamn old freaking original developers of freaking Breakpoint fucking left. They said enough of this shit. You know? Especially, and I know where they went. They went to go over there to work on freaking damn Avatar, and they went over there to work on freaking damn Shadows. They went over there to work on motherfucking goddamn freaking Skull and Bones, and they went over there to work on that fucking shitty ass fucking Star Wars game ever in the epically of the time of the first Star Wars arcade game came out, and freaking he's even worse than that. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm just saying, dude, freaking. They saw what was happening, and then they came back to do Motherland, and then they wonder why they fucking just up and left completely before even Motherland even released. Just saying.
No, you preach. Hey, no, I just told my little brother about you and shit. I gave him the gamer tag. I told him, like, yo, this is the real deal. Like, this is something you gonna fuck with.
But yeah, man, freaking, I can go on and on and on. And I swear to God, man, I think, honestly, the freaking Ubisoft and freaking Activision is either the male and female in the relationship. I'm just trying to figure out which one's which.
I'm fucking dying.
I mean, I'm just saying, and I hate freaking goddamn Activision. I'm more pissed off at Activision than I am at Ubisoft, and Ubisoft is still up there barely. I mean, when I mean barely passing freaking Activision. You know what I mean? But Activision, oh yeah, they painted a fucking goddamn target on their asses. Because, oh wow, I don't even want to get on that subject, because that'll be another 2 damn hours of me freaking goddamn ranting right there.
it. Let's jump on this mission.
Yeah, go ahead and kick that mission off. Let's do this shit. It's been a while since I did some killing, you know?
Alright, I got mine set up everywhere.
Yeah, I see it.
Deploying drone.
Yeah, I got the roadblocks off and shit. If we need vehicles, I got the APC, I got the little fucking Gatling chopper, rocket chopper, I got everything from the fucking tractor to the custom vehicles. I got the extreme sports cars, whatever the fuck we need for the situation, let me know and I'll order that shit.
Yeah, I got the A-Team vehicle, what I call it, which is like a modified freaking box truck that's heavily armored, and I got an inloader, an APC. Unarmed and armed freaking helicopters and stuff, and I also have the jet too.
Let me see, I got 1, 2...
Yeah, I even gave an opportunity to Activision to reach out to me to resolve the situation. You know what the question that I asked them was a question of how the fuck is my damn freaking gamer tag freaking inappropriate? My gamer tag, not this one. Iron Mike USMC 75. Okay? That's what my gamer tag is on Activision. How the fuck is that damn freaking inappropriate? How? Explain that to me. You know what I mean?
You know what you should do? You should take them, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I hate to say this, but America, like this generation of people have become too happy. And I was glad, because I almost took my ex over the court this shit. That's in a character, because you are a certified U.S. fucking veteran. And they're saying that your shit is not, like, I would get there as some type of way defamation of character.
Yeah. And then it fucking really pissed me off when they said that they support veterans and everything. And I was like, you do realize I am a United States veteran, right? And I was like, my gamer tag has to do with me being in the military, because when you go into boot camps, regardless if it's Army, Marines, or Air Force, or Navy, they have an Iron Mike statue. And the Iron Mike statue, there's like a plate that tells you what is an Iron Mike. And used to, I don't know if they still do it or not, they had... Yes, I did too. You know what I'm saying? Now get this, okay? Not only it has to do with that, but it also has to do with the fact that I was a semi-pro wrestler. My freaking goddamn gimmick name was freaking Little Iron Mike, because there was an Iron Mike freaking wrestler back in the 60s. Because of my gimmick, the history of it was I was his grandson. You see what I'm saying? So that was my baby face. My heel was Stone Dead Steve Houston. You know, making fun of Stone Cold Steve Austin. You know what I mean? And freaking... So, so I incorporated that in with my gamer tag. And then on top of that, I had also... I know. So, yes, I will be. Yeah, I'll be definitely watching the fight. And the other thing was fuck. Freaking re-come in, if you can.
Okay, alright, I'll do it. Okay, yeah.
I gotta call me in.
Commissariat to send us a vehicle.
Oh, shit. Okay.